Pizza Android begins with, I wonder if NIER 3 will go with the Fear 3 naming convention. N3R. The funnier joke than I would have come in with. Hey everybody. We're back. Again. It's as promised. I actually fucking stuck to my guns for once and I didn't sleep all day. Because I was fucking sick at midnight again. I mean, I was sick at midnight again, but I didn't... You know what I mean. I was sick, but I stuck to my guns regardless of the sickness.
Always scan this section.
What? Sorry?
Ease of Access Center. Make your computer easier to use. You can use the tools...
Shut up, Windows. Anyway. We're back with NIER AUTOMATA. Today we're gonna be... Today we're going to be accidentally opening the ease of access tools by hitting the wrong button and not opening stream labels. Pod Windows 10. Last time on NIER AUTOMATA, things went very wrong. Things just went so wrong. We'll discuss it in a minute. But when a few more people get here, I would like to talk about a dream I had last night, because it was so utterly bizarre that I don't want to I don't want to let it lie. I don't want to let it just sit there rattling around in my fucking brain. Cause I just had it a couple hours ago now, an hour or two ago now. But it's still in my head as if I'm currently having the dream still. It's still so vivid, and it's still so nonsensical. Third mission says, I can turn on and give you a hit, but somehow today feels like I'm not going to be able to watch. Bummer, man. This is a pretty important one, too. We're at the end of the game. We have passed the point of no return. Killed anime boy number 1, and now anime boy number 2 is out for revenge, and our machines have gone full zombie, which 2B is very confused about. It's gonna be strange. It's gonna be a strange stream today, especially if you've played NIER AUTOMATA. NIER AUTOMATA t-shirt. Especially if you played NIER AUTOMATA before. You might know why this is going to be a kind of strange stream. But if you spoil it, I have let Pizza Android off the leash. Pizza Android now has a license to kill. So if you spoil anything, Pizza Android will terminate you with extreme prejudice. You also killed the big fish. We did. We reeled big fish. By blowing it up with missiles and laser strikes that didn't work. I find it kind of funny that the missiles worked fine, but the railgun and the orbital laser didn't work. Like the less powerful solution ended up being the solution in the end. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Considering the lower tech quality of the machines compared to the Yorha units. Fish are allergic to missiles. I've been playing Red Dead 2. I'm keenly aware of that. I feel like that's why I had this dream, too. So, alright. This is a weird dream that I had, and I know that people generally aren't interested in hearing about other people's dreams, but I want to explain this one anyway, because it might make you scratch your head as much as it made me scratch mine. So, I was living out at my mom's house out of town, the house she currently lives in, the house I used to live in before I moved in with my grandparents. I was living out there with, it was me, my sister, and John Marston of Red Dead Redemption. And I know what you're going to say. No, we weren't in a relationship, me and John Marston. Not that I would have minded, I guess, but he's a married man, okay? It wouldn't have worked out. So I was living with my sister and, more importantly, John Marston. And I don't recall how this happened. I don't think this part of it was even part of the dream. But I was fatally injured in some way. Some strange way. I cannot recall because I don't think it was elaborated on in the dream in the first place. And I was brought back from the brink of death by a magic spell of some association. And I spent some time in the dream recuperating, watching TV, eating potato chips, and playing video games. Basically the same stuff that I always do when I'm sick. They were probably like lightly salted potato chips, easier on the stomach. I don't know. Anyway, I nursed myself back to health. John Marston did not help me with that part. I guess he's just a freebooter. he's squatting at my mom's house. And I quickly realized that this magic spell that brought me back from my fatal injury that was not elaborated on had the side effect of making me permanently immortal. I don't know, it was weird. Or at least I thought. I don't think it was ever actually confirmed, but I felt better. I felt like more alive than before I was injured. And so I explained this to my sister, and my sister was like, huh, that's weird. I explained this to John Marston, and he was like, huh, that's weird. I went to let the dogs out, and my mom's two dogs out into the backyard to go to the bathroom, and there were a bunch of guards in front of the entrance to the garage, and I asked them why they were there, and I peeked through the door to the garage, and Gordon Ramsay and Marco Pierre White were there making a meal of some association for somebody. I don't know who. Maybe John Marston ordered like 5-star cuisine on my credit card because I guess he really was squatting at my house. But either way, I had to spend some time wrangling the dogs to keep them from getting into the garage. And the two armed gentlemen standing outside were wagging their fingers like, oh, you better not let those dogs get in here, boy. So I had to pick up the dogs, the big heavy dog. One of the dogs was the dog that passed away recently, which made me sad. But it was nice to see her again in the dream, I guess. She acted exactly like she does in real life, or did in real life in the dream. So, hey, that's one small bonus of it. I took the dogs back inside, and I got the inclination to reveal to John Marston that I was now supposedly immortal, and I got into a long-winded philosophical debate with John Marston of Red Dead Redemption about how living forever is a bad thing. Marston saw it from the point of view that true to his character, I gotta respect Dream John for this. I gotta respect Dream Marston because he held true to his character in the real Red Dead Redemption. He felt like living a longer, more fulfilling life would allow you to do more good in the world, to become more experienced and well-traveled, and use your experiences to make the lives of those around you better. And I held the position of... I also held true to my character in Red Dead Redemption, and I said that I didn't want to live forever because if you're immortal and you live forever, eventually you'll run out of things to do. You'll run out of eventually you'll run out of interest in life itself, but you still won't be able to give it up, and that's the worst thing ever. And John got very upset at me. I could hear his voice, clear as day. It's like the voice actor was in my ear whispering sweet nothings in the middle of the night. Rob Weedoff, It's as if he had snuck into my house and was debating with me like it was the Talos Principle about immortality. It was weird. It's very strange. But at the end of the dream, right, after John and I had our argument, and we settled it somehow. I guess we just both gave up, and you know, we like men, we acknowledged our differences and acknowledged that we would have different points of view. I sat down on the couch, or just chillaxing, and on my laptop I was browsing fanfiction.net as I usually do, and I found a fanfiction online that was the exact contents of the dream so far, and the last chapter was an update from the author that said they were going on a hiatus and the story wasn't finished. And I woke up like right on cue as I realized that the fanfiction was the contents of the dream I had just had. I don't even understand it. I don't get it. Like... And like the very last thing that I remember is clicking past the hiatus chapter and seeing that the story was actually finished, but I didn't have time to read any of it because I woke up. It was so strange. Okay, the reason why it was so strange is because you know that tweet that's like, going to a con is so interesting because you'll just sit down with your friends at a cafe to have lunch and you look over and 2B is there. You know that tweet that went around recently? It was like that, except in dream form. It was so weird. It was so weird because it was so realistic, but John Marston's a video game character. He's not real. And yet I understood his philosophizing. Adrienne says, I mean, it's a good ending. The Magical Hobo said, well, this obviously means you gotta write the fanfic. I guess I do. I gotta write one of those isekai stories where I get sucked into Red Dead Redemption. It's so stupid. It was such a dumb dream because I don't even think that it was, I don't even think the way that I got hurt to cause me to become immortal was even a part of the dream. That's what bugs me the most, is that the most crucial part of it didn't even happen in the dream. I gotta write the fanfic. I have to make it real. Oh, anyway. So that's the weird fucked up dream I had this morning. I don't know why I had this dream. It was probably because I had sweet and sour chicken before going to bed. We're gonna play more NIER Automata today, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna investigate the machine network going haywire, and we're gonna have to deal with Eve. And if you missed the last stream, you didn't have, excuse me, you didn't have time to catch up on it because it was yesterday. So, sorry, I did this stream right after the last one. On the last stream, we took out a big old fish, and then 9S went missing. Well, it turns out that 9S had been kidnapped by anime twink boy Adam. We beat up Adam with our bare hands, and it was a really cool fight. But then 2B pulled out a sword in the cutscene and cut him in half, and it's like, okay, you could have killed him with your bare hands too. That would have been cool. Rescued 9S, sent him to the bunker to recuperate, and investigated this gathering of machines at the machine factory. Apparently, the death of Adam caused the machine network to lose a lot of its grip on the machines, and some of them became independent and started worshipping a pope, a purple pope, machine god. Well, apparently he ascended to godhood, and they didn't like that very much, and they all went fucking crazy, and we had to fight our way out, me and Pascal. Well, I had to fight my way out. Pascal was just there for moral support. However, There was a cool song. Then we fought a ball bot. Hauled ass back to the resistance camp, and it turns out that the resistance is currently being devoured by zombie machines that are red and angry and covered in gore. So that's bad. So let's dive back in. Let's dive back into NIER Automata, and let's figure out why the hell that's happening. That seems like a solid plan. Yeah, there it is. There's NIER. A fucking Microsoft text input application. I need to figure out how to get rid of Microsoft's text input application. But hey, we did it. I hope my controller doesn't die. I forgot to charge my controller before the stream, so let's hope that it doesn't die. Ahem. It's more NIER. Have we really played almost 15 hours of this game? That's kind of crazy. I haven't done anything off stream yet. So this 14 hours, 26 minutes, and 53 seconds has been entirely on camera, baby. Let's do it. I believe we were standing inside of a fire at the resistance camp, not taking damage. I wonder if it's gonna just load me up inside the fire. Oh no, you come out of the nearest vending machine, right? There we go. I like that this quest is called Weird Machines, and not zombie machines that devour people alive. Well, hey, Anemone. I very much would like to go to the store, but I think store time is over now. I think we're probably done with the store now. To be fair, that is pretty weird. I mean, you're right. You're not like I'm not debating that it's weird. It's definitely weird. I'm just saying that, you know, weird is kind of an understatement. We're gonna take off the lunar tier, because the lunar tier is pretty and all, but there's probably a bunch of cutscenes coming up, because like I said on the little stream preview thing, we're getting close to the end here, believe it or not. We're somewhat unbelievably, we're actually getting close to the end of NIER Automata here. So we have to set 2B up for the end of the game. Put the pod back to normal. Get rid of the lunar tier. We're going all vanilla here, baby. Hope you don't like Neapolitan. Or I hope you. No, wait. Yeah. I hope you're interested in vanilla, because that's the only flavor available today. Yeah, let's just pretend I said that instead. Let's ride, pod. You and me. Oh, hey. You're back.
You again?
No lights to turn off this time. Oh, Well, we're getting right into it, aren't we? Start fishing. Oh, I can actually hurt him. Hey, look. I can actually hit him this time. Hey, if I use a volt-proof salve, can I just run up and start swinging at him? I wonder if I can touch that. Yeah, I can. Oops. Okay, it's actually a bad idea to, apparently, though. Okay, yeah, maybe let's take this from long range. Let him come to us, because that volt-proof salve is gonna wear off eventually. Oh, I stunned him. Okay, cool. All according to plan. That is so fast. I have no idea how to dodge that. Well, hey, look at that. Now I am fine with having fought this thing in the dark. Now it doesn't actually matter that I fought it in the dark, because Holy shit. This guy's tough this time. Now it doesn't actually matter if I fought it in the dark, because hey, it's in the light now and it seems to be the same fight, mostly. I'm just gonna hang back. I'm glad I thought of using the bolt-proof salve, but we're just gonna hang back and shoot it instead. I feel like that's probably a smarter decision. I guess I just don't have much experience fighting this enemy because, like, I kind of kicked its ass. Like...
Local machine life forms are converging on the area.
I see that.
Never going to end.
Hypothesis. The Goliath-class enemy screen has summoned the local machine life forms. Proposal. Destroy the Goliath.
Oh, gee. I wasn't planning on doing that until you said something. Thanks, buddy. Boy, that's a very unnerving scream that it has there. It's almost like it's screaming in pain. But don't worry, they don't have feelings. It's just like my cool friend 9S says. They don't feel anything. They don't think anything. They're just machines, right? Why does it turn into a ball? Why can't I hurt it when it's a ball? Oh, ball! Orb! Orb! Stop. Orb! Quit breaking my lock-on, orb! It makes like car screeching sounds. Okay. Oh, orb. Danger, orb! Ah, I gotta get it to run into stuff, I see. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool mutation of the last fight. What? What's he doing? What? Whoa! Orb! Man, we're jumping right into this. This game just wasted no time. It's like, guess what, fucker? You're fighting orb! Can I kick the orb's ass now, please? I would like to kick the orb's ass. No, it's just doing its thing. Maybe I need to take out some of the chaff here. Oh no, he's vulnerable over there. Oh well. Now he's vulnerable over here. Or not. What's he doing?
To me!
Oh.
You okay?
Good thing I landed that direct hit.
Yeah, good job.
You'll die. All of you are going to die.
All of your frame rate is going to die. Oh.
2B, you okay?
I'm fine. Let's take this bastard down.
Right.
Orb lives on. Technically. It's more like a clump than an orb now. Okay, what the fuck is this? Can I hit this with my sword? Yeah, I can. Oh, orb! I see the orb. Oh, this is weird. Oh, it's a disco ball! Whoa, 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 careful, careful. Watch out for the disco lasers. Don't get hit by the disco lasers. Disco is very much out of fashion these days. Or actually, disco's kind of coming back. There's a lot of synthy retro wave stuff that kind of transforms into disco-esque stuff. You ever heard of the band Chromeo? That's kind of what that is. Disco's coming back, baby. Discorb. So, like, am I just gonna have to fight like 10 bosses in a row now? Just welcome to the boss rush section of the game. Enjoy fighting every boss in the entire video game 10 times. Remember the big guy from the intro? Yeah, he's back. Remember those big buzzsaw arms? Yeah, they're back. Time to fight some buzzsaws. Prepare to fight every stage of Orb. Oh, a machine core. That's nice. Start fishing. Well, that's going to be slightly harder to fight.
They're still coming? What do we do? There's too many.
2B? 2B, can you hear me? Our village is under...
Pascal? Come in, Pascal!
Shit.
Well, that's probably bad. I guess maybe let's just leave this for now. I guess this big Metal Gear Nano Machine cluster can stay here. Bye. Oh no, not Pascal. I know, my favorite character. It's time for Hammer. Now it is. Hold on a second. Stop. Hammer time. Thanks. I came up with that one on my own. I'm full on clumps again. My clump capacity is full. Gentlemen? And murder some of these on the way just for my... Just update the compendium, you know. Okay, see you later. Now it is time for Village. It's time to save my cool friend Pascal, who never did anything wrong. Hey!
They're here too!
They won't be for long!
It seems the machines on the network have gone berserk. They've sealed off the entrance to the village and are trying to hold them off, but with these weapons, there's only so much we can do.
Let's take these guys out first.
Done and done. Oh, hi there. Help! 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 More lasers! I love lasers! Who are you? Get out of here! Shoo! Go away! This is way too intense for me. The stream's only been going for like 15 minutes.
You saved us. Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment. I think the unit presiding over them may have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
With all those attacks you have, Pascal.
Do be careful.
Oh, I'm always careful. Always.
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire. We have to find Eve and destroy him.
On it.
Oh, I was already gonna do that, but now I'm super gonna do it. I'm sorry, Eve, but I feel absolutely no sympathy for you because you and Adam are kind of non-characters. Here's the thing about Adam and Eve. They only appear like twice in the game, and like you don't really get any story on them. So like it's kind of hard to sympathize with Eve's plight over his brother because Much like most Yoko Taro media, most of the characterization you get from Adam and Eve comes from the NIER Automata stage plays. Yoko Taro has a habit of
Now what?
well, that's not good. Yoko Taro has a habit of putting a lot of the characterization that, you know, is necessary to enjoying and appreciating these characters in external media, like stage plays, musicals, orchestras, fan fiction of his own video games. It's kind of unfortunate. Maybe we'll go over the extra materials at some point, because it's all very interesting and adds a whole hell of a lot to the story. Oh, there he is. Hey, pal. How's it going?
Ah, and here you are. I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless. As far as I'm concerned, my brother
Was everything. And now, everything must die!
Nothing personal, kid!
Why did you kill my brother?
Okay, I'll do air combos on Eve. Sure, I don't even need to use my bare hands. I love the pain noises. Why did you kill my brother? Wish I had found some combat bracers before this was over. I just never went back to the forest to get them. Oh, he's so beefy! Bring it on! God, look at 9S going nuts. I think his AI might have reset. He's being aggressive. Oh, what the hell is this? Platform 2B! Platform to the anime boy! Ow. Oh, what a prick. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. I'm kind of kicking his ass, though. It's alright. I'll try to fight a little slower just so that we can see what he's got going on. Because I'm very slightly over-leveled for this fight, thanks to Ballbot. Well, what's he doing? Oh!
Alert. Massive energy signature detected.
What is it?
The energy seems to be coming from a large number of linked machine life forms.
He's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
Oh, great.
Damn it. We'll never get anywhere like this. I'm going to try hacking into Eve and shutting him down. Back me up, 2B.
And do.
Protecting Unit 9S while he hacks the system.
The enemy is connected to a vast network.
Oh, look, he's actually doing it.
The actions of Unit 9S have an unacceptably low probability of success. Proposal. Unit 2B should abandon Unit 9.
If 9S says he can do it, then he will.
Yeah, believe in him. I believe in him. I believe in you, 9S. Could stand to go a little faster, though. That's good advice about dodging on ledges, Pizza Android. I gotta remember that. Okay, we're fine. This is cool. This is a cool final boss. I gotta remember that 2B's main weapons get a damage boost when you're at full health. That's kind of crucial. But it goes away after you take like one hit. Like there's no threshold. When it says full health, it means literally full, which is kind of a shame.
Enemy unit cut off from network functionality.
What a big old badass! My boy grew up! See you later, fucker! Good job, 9S. Oh. Oh! You got it. You asked for it, buddy. Ah! I appreciate his screams. He put in a lot of effort into those screams. That's a lot of bullets. I know my sword is broken. It's actually fine, but it was only broken in the cutscene. I kind of wish it was actually broken, but it's fine. They couldn't go to too much effort. That's why I switched back to 2B's normal sword, because she always has her normal sword in the cutscene, so I figured whatever, it doesn't matter. I can use whatever I want. He's using the Kaioken! Oh no!
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
Bullets it is then! Ow! Why can't I shoot him with my pod? Why can I not? Alright.
Nothing matters anymore!
I guess that's why. Because nothing matters anymore. Go, 2B, go! Stumble! Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Go! Go, pods, go! Do the grunt work for me!
FFCS destroyed. Ranged combat no longer operable.
Buddy, I'm kinda sick of you. Only need half a sword.
Finally. It's over. Nines!
I really screwed up. I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So...
9S.
Please, 2B. I want you to do this for me.
machines like this.
Man.
There's still some alive.
Only need half a sword.
Goddamned machines! Is this a message? The data transmissions. They're resonating with each other.
Or what? Very anime of you to say. Wow, my frame rate. Ouch.
Wait a second, 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet, so I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies so that when I returned to my own body,
Yes. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
What is it that separates machines from androids like us? The machines have gained emotions, consciousness. The final screams they summoned on the edge of death. They still echo within me.
I feel like I'm losing hope in my body and my soul.
Really? That's interesting narration to end it on.
And this time comes to a halt.
So there you go. That's NIER Automata. Kind of a strange note to end on, but that's fine, I guess. What I like about NIER Automata is that this story that was presented before us just now could basically be a whole game in itself. Like it's told in a very like coiled up way, like a coiled up spring. It's like I have said a couple of times so far. Hold that thought. Anyway, like I was saying, I feel like if they had elaborated on the story that we have just been told, I think that this game could be just a single concurrent story all on its own. I've mentioned a couple of times now that I kind of wish NIER Automata had a less time-constrained plot. All of the plot missions are big, important events that segment parts of the game where you're running around doing side missions, learning about the world and about the characters and flavor stuff that's also very important. But I feel like there could have been main missions that were less grand of a scale, but also revealed main story. See, this is the problem, right? The main story only comes to you in the main missions, and there aren't very many main missions. And all of the main missions are big, huge, bombastic things where, you know, everything happens, and there is no main plot development outside of that. And I feel like it's a bit of a shame. But it's really interesting. It's still really interesting because just because this is something that also happened with the original NIER. The original NIER was played through multiple times, where the second time through revealed to you more of the overall story. You needed to play through the game both times in order to get the various real endings, with the first playthrough leading directly into the second one saying replay to see, you know, the rest of the story. And you did, and it revealed stuff that you didn't see the first time. But in that game, I feel like it would have been the same as this one, where some of the stuff that is revealed to you in the second playthrough of NIER is the same kind of thing that just could have been in the first playthrough. I really like the idea of playing through the game multiple times and seeing the story from a new perspective. I think that is really cool, and I think that no video game has ever done that as well as NIER has done it. However, I feel like they could have put some of those secondary plot reveals in the original NIER into the first playthrough and had the second playthrough be something entirely different. Played as a different character or something like that. And we have time to talk about that as well. We have a lot of time to talk about that. But I love this game. I do. This game and the original NIER are, as video games, they're passable. They're good. But the story is just enthralling. It's fascinating. Even with how little of it there actually really is, it feels so impactful and emotional, and it touches on subjects that video games don't really touch on. And it has this overall sense of, we're just going to do whatever the hell we want. We're going to tell the story we want to tell. And you're here to experience it and interpret it in the way that matters to you on an emotional perspective. And that's all very, very interesting to me. By the way, we're going to play the entire game over again in a second route. You see what I did there? It was all leading up to that, my whole spiel there. Hey, look, we got a notification from Square Enix. Well, hey, shit, Square Enix. To all players, thank you very much for playing NIER Automata. We have a special message for you. This game has several different storylines that change each time you play. You have witnessed the A route, but there are still many story elements and changes to the gameplay systems you have not seen yet. We highly recommend you play through again to witness the full NIER Automata experience. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game. Sincerely, Square Enix PR. Alright then. I guess we'll do that. Thanks, Square Enix PR. Voice change option. I don't know if I want to know what that means. Let's save our game. Let's do it. Why did Pizza Android say, I really hate you on every level? Don't even think about touching it. What does it do? Is it just Japanese voices? Can we just go between English and Japanese voiceover? I don't know what it means. Why do you only unlock that after playing through the game? Alright, well. It's the voice modulator. Oh, you can change the voice pitch. Right! Oh yeah! Okay, I didn't know that was actually part of the game. I thought that was like an external mod that did that, but yeah, you can change the pitch of the voices in game for some reason. Yeah, let's not do that, because that's very silly. But okay. Why do you unlock that? Whatever. Hey, look at that. It's ending A. We fucking did it. Iceclaw donates 10 bits and says, do it, but I'm not gonna do it. You wasted 10 cents to tell me that. I'm sorry, Iceclaw. So that's 2 endings. Ending A and ending K. Now there's only 47 more. We need to unlock ending 4 and ending 7, and then we'll be able to kill every motherfucker in the room. Except no substitutes. They use it for speedrunning, so unskippable dialogue goes faster. Oh, wow. Ending K is the one where you eat the mackerel and you die. That's ending K. It's one of the joke endings. It's the only joke ending that I went for on purpose. But, well, welcome back to NIER Automata, everybody. It's time for us to start Route B, and that's gonna be interesting. And I have some things to discuss right off the bat, but let's dive right back in. However, before we dive right back in, I would like to admonish all of you. I would like to admonish all of you people in the chat during the credits that were talking about Route B while we were still watching the credits and viewing the ending. Were I less charitable, all of you fuckers would be out of here. So you best learn to hold your fucking tongue about stuff we haven't seen yet, because this is the point of the game where it becomes really important not to talk about that stuff. So shut up! Let's dive into Route B. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I look forward to 15 more hours of NIER Automata. Oh, let's do it! Let's go again! Let's go again! Let's go again after I pull up my side quest list. Oh. I really like the concept of playing through the game multiple times and having the story be different. It's a really cool twist.
Brother, please start moving. Brother.
So in Route B, you play as this guy.
Brother, wait a minute.
So, welcome to Route B, everybody. This is our new main character. He moves kind of slow, but just wait until we start attacking things. I know, we're playing as a robot. That's crazy, isn't it? Never could have imagined such a thing could be possible in video games. True artistry.
If I give my brother this, he'll move again. I need a container.
Okay, you got it. Oh yeah, also he's got big ups.
I can use this.
Platforming is still possible. It's time for bucket platforming.
It will be okay now, brother.
It really looks like piss when you haven't had water in a while. Bucket Boy is here to save his brobot. Yeah, I really like the wind-up toy aesthetic of the machines because it makes them seem very non-threatening and almost cute in a way. And then you remember that they are unthinking, unfeeling creatures that are designed for murder, and it's like, oh yeah, well that's a lot more serious than the wind-up toy aesthetic leads you to imagine at first glance. For those of you that have played NIER Automata before, yes, I knew that walking over those pipes makes the robot trip and spill the oil. And fuck you, I wasn't gonna do it, because that's sad.
Doesn't matter how much oil you give him, little guy. You can't make a machine your brother. Well, looks like it's time.
Hey look, a title card.
Operator 210 to Unit 9S. Come in, 9S.
9S here. Go ahead.
The Yorha troops have commenced their descent. Disable the enemy base's defense systems immediately.
Roger that.
Can do. So in Route B, you play as 9S, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool twist. That's what I wanted out of the original NIER, actually. Playing as Kaine in Route B, but it doesn't happen. In this game, they rectified that. And now we're playing as the boy. And hey look, I'm still level 32. 9S was level 32 from the very beginning. He was so much more powerful than we thought. Hey, Cuttlefish man. Yeah, you did. You just missed dumping oil on our dear brother bot. Oh boy, this seems familiar, doesn't it? We've come full circle. I like that 9S was off doing his own thing while 2B was fighting a giant buzzsaw arm. So now we get to learn what 9S was up to during all those small little bits where he wasn't around. Turns out he was level 32 and fighting machines off on his own. Yeah. We'll talk about it in a second.
We'll need you to take down the enemy's defense systems to give our attack squadron a chance. You have 4 targets that need to be hacked. Be advised that hostiles have been detected around each target and must be defeated before continuing.
You got it. It would be great if Route B was like Tails' story in Sonic Adventure. Do you remember when I was streaming Sonic Adventure and I pointed out that the dialogue was explicitly different so that Tails was a cooler, badass guy in Tails' story compared to Sonic's story? It's essentially the same story as Sonic's story, except Tails is the cool hero and Eggman's like a fucking badass who's gonna destroy the world.
The target is now accessible.
Yeah.
1 affirmation will suffice.
Fine.
1 affirmation will suffice. Fine. Remember this? So this is 9S's gimmick. You can hack. There's a lot of fun we can have with hacking. This is a pretty good tutorial for it, though.
Hacking complete. Proceed to the next target.
Can do. How come I can move while I'm doing it in 3D, but when I'm in 2 dimensions, I can't? Maybe the NIER Automata robots are just unable to process the idea of the 3rd dimension. The music got even cooler. Man, 9S gets cooler music too. I do really like the contrast between 9S's operator 210 and 2B's operator 60, because I feel like somebody put the wrong paper slip in the goblet of fire, or whatever.
Hacking complete. 2 targets remain.
Thanks, operator. I feel like they drew the wrong straws when they were deciding who would be assigned to which unit. Or maybe they drew the right straws, I don't know. Maybe it's like an odd couple kind of thing. But yeah, when you're hacking as 9S, the music uses like a cool like alternate 8-bit version. You may recall that I used to play this music as my stream pre-roll music. I used to play music from the NIER Automata hacking soundtrack that they released relatively soon after the game came out. They released a number of different alternate soundtrack albums of the various alternate sets of music. And one such set of music was the hacking music, which sounds a little like this. It's not even like just like a lazy filter either. They just completely redid the music in this chiptune style. It's really cool.
Hacking complete. 1 target remains.
Man, this is a real pain.
May I remind you that personal chatter during operations is restricted?
Fine.
Poor 9S. Here's the thing. During Route B, I want you to pay attention to how little of the dialogue actually has changed. This is something that's really fascinating that I really like about Route B, is that a lot of the dialogue is going to be different. A lot of it will be different. It's similar to the Tails route thing, actually. Like, that was almost not a joke. But while you are paying attention to that, I want you to notice just how fucking lonely it is to be playing as 9S. Because, like, 9S did a lot of the talking in Route A during side quests and stuff. But like, you're gonna get a very different sense of it now that we're in his shoes. I find it really fascinating. 2B is a tough audience. She doesn't know how to laugh. She's not programmed to She's not programmed to laugh. She has no sound files for laughing.
Hacking of enemy defense system complete. Our attack squadron can now infiltrate the base. You are to continue providing support by whatever means available.
And do. In fact, one might say that I'm already doing that. That's kind of already what I've been up to here. But that's fine. I'll just keep going with that anyway. Go, 9S, go!
Yorha has entered the base. However, there is only 1 unit remaining.
Ooh, must have been rough out there.
The enemy's defensive weapon is making things more difficult than we estimated.
Must have been rough out there. Yeah, they sent a bunch of newbies who had never used flight units before, and they got instantly destroyed. It was kind of lame. You'd think they would have sent more experienced units with all the money they claim they're wasting on flight units and R&D. Oh well. Competence has never been one of Yorha's main selling points, I guess. It's Android says, I love that his reaction to dude like 6 units bit the dust is just oof.
Get a load of that thing.
Get a load of
Firing
this.
missiles.
And thus the paths converge.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, Well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right. I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Good luck out there, 2B. And hey, we already know how this goes for her, so congrats on your successful mission. See you in a little bit.
Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Can do. 9S here in the early game, he has a very can-do attitude.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
Man, it's like we went back in time. The clock has been reset on 2B learning to care about 9S. Remember that, like, solid 30 seconds, no cut, her crying over his corpse that happened, like, a couple of minutes ago? Yeah, we're back to before that, so... he has to work his way back to being called 9s again. Sorry, 9S. It's like Groundhog Day. Put your little hand in mine, 2B.
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
Yep. Too bad we never actually got around to that, huh? feel like that probably should have been priority numero 10.
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old one. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
I like that this extended intro here gives you enough time to let it set in just where we are and what we're in for here, because they're replaying the entire intro here, and it eases off on repeated content a little, like right after this. Like, I feel like this is mostly just for effect, so you can be like, oh man, I really am gonna do the whole story over again, huh?
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Oh yeah, it's just that simple.
Is that?
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
Man, 2B is speedrunning this time. She's going way faster than I went.
Facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out? It's not like Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
To be, I hadn't finished the set piece yet. You're busy fighting buzzsaws while I'm doing Space Harrier segments.
What's going on?
She appears to be engaging the target enemy.
We have to help her. Let's go!
Go, 9S, go!
To me!
I still love that backflip, because she runs forward and then does the backflip instead of just doing it. Hey, what's up?
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy it.
Right. I'll provide support.
Long time no see, buddy.
Enemy analysis complete. Software vulnerabilities and penetration paths detected. Displaying on HUD.
I'll hack this thing and weaken it.
Sounds good to me. Hacking on in there. Oh, we're gonna have long talks about this once you come back for more, sir. Get on in there, 9S. Go, go, go. Its mind is so simple. I mean, it doesn't know how to take a nap. It doesn't know what night is. Oh, I did all of the quests in Route A. I did every single side quest you can do in Route A. Except for the parade one, which we are going to do in Route B instead now that I'm level 40. So here's something kind of cool. All the side quests that you have left to do, you can do in Route B. And some of them you are intended to, like that fucking level 40 parade side quest. So I guess that's just your early hint that you have more coming. 2B is just illiterate. She can't read the names of the bosses. Whoa! Careful, 9S. Very careful. Oh, I love the hacking. I've never been very good at games like this, twin stick shooter type stuff. So this should be a really interesting experience for me. Well, I did it. Time for cutscene actions. No, I didn't do the rest of the... You can't do the rest of the Wandering Couple quest in Route A because as soon as you enter the flooded city, they disappear because of the plot stuff.
Boost!
Oh hey, when he does that to Eve at the end of Route A, that's not the first time he's driven a flight unit straight into someone. I'm also not really sure how landing there causes his arm and leg to fall off, but whatever, it's fine. Oh. The game just went completely silent for me. Can you hear the game right now? I can't. There's no. Oh, it's supposed to be silent. Okay. Ah, there we go.
Voice functionality recovered. External sound input confirmed.
So this is what the inside of an android looks like, huh?
I have to repair him. Hod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair.
Shut up! Just do what I say!
Pretty interesting how quickly she learned to like him at the beginning of the game here.
Just go.
And then
shut up too.
And the clock got reset.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
Yeah, you keep that in mind, buddy.
HO-229 Flight Unit. Command 677 received. Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
All right.
Having the context for these cutscenes now that we know our Goliath friend here a little bit better is pretty interesting. I think they did a very smart amount of curtailing.
Fighters detected.
Engaging.
Go, Pod, go! Defend that boy! Get him! Get him! Defend the boy! Stop 2B, I could use some help. 9S, pick up your sword. Fight him with one arm and one leg. Pick up your arm that is holding the sword and swing your arm that's holding the sword at them. I don't have the authority to use my attacks that would save me. Stop. Cease. Stop. This is pretty great. I like that they give you something to do while 2B is off fighting the boss. Fucking stupid, shitty, tiny machines. They're so dangerous.
I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support.
Go, 9S, go! Save the day! Yep, I can't wait for the RTS segment.
The control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
I told you to shut up. I'll do it the hard way if I want. Look at that. It turns out that 9S did all the work all along. How about that?
Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted.
Oh, sure. Take all the credit, Pod. Go for it.
Enemy unit subjugation complete.
2B has successfully commandeered the enemy unit.
Continuing support.
Well, technically, he didn't do anything after this point.
2B's memory data package.
Oh!
Memory data for Unit 9S has not yet been updated.
It's fine. Upload 2B's data first.
Affirmative.
Well, well. Our boy's got a heart of gold. No sense of self-preservation, but that's fine. He's a video game protagonist. They generally don't. Very kind of him. If you've only got time to upload one before impending destruction by machines happens, I guess you gotta upload your waifu first. It's okay. I've got a body pillow on the bunker. I'll remember.
You just die already!
I thought the big change in Roots would be who was uploaded at the end of this bit. No, we'll get to that. Don't worry. If you're expecting big plot divergences, you're in for some surprises.
Talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
They're trying to save money. Making flight units is very expensive for some reason.
Oh, great.
They're actually saying krill. They want me to go fishing.
This is going to end well.
I hope you don't mind that I'm talking over the cutscenes, because they're exactly the same in Route B so far, so...
The black box.
I'll shut up during emotional gravitas, though. Wouldn't it be great, though, if they took out their black boxes and a 2B plush popped out? One of those 2B mini plushes.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
2B, it was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
Cheers, 2B. See you in the fucking afterlife.
Looks like it's time to help 2B get herself set up. She's probably waiting in her room now.
Probably just chilling. Android hell awaits. Well, it's kind of neat to be running around as 9S. He's got a very goofy run cycle. His run cycle reminds me of James from Silent Hill 2. They've got a very similar gait. Knock knock, 2B. Hope you're not getting dressed.
Sorry to barge in on you. Oh, looks like you've already started.
Looks like it. I guess we could climb into bed with 2B here, take a quick nap, but let's not. Very violent way of hacking in.
2B, can you hear me? I'm starting your boot sequence. First, you'll want to check your brightness settings. Right then, let's get started. We'll go through each adjustment in order. Let's start by getting the brightness set. Okay, how does this look?
So...
Roger that. Oh, and I should probably let you know that this entire process is being recorded for posterity.
Do you remember when this was recorded?
Seems your
well, I hope you didn't get up and go make a sandwich.
I'm gonna call out to you now. Make sure you can hear my voice. Ma'am? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Because this really is being recorded.
So you can hear me, alright? Alright, are we good now? Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings. What the heck? My pulse rate is rising. It seems to be back to normal now. How odd. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know?
Nah, I'm good.
Huh? Wait, no, you need to leave that turned on.
No, really, no thanks.
Yeah, you can't really do that. It needs to be turned on except in very specific cases. I'm afraid I can't leave this as is, ma'am. Please give your permission.
I wonder if there's someone out there who did get up and go make a sandwich.
Good.
They were like, oh, I just want to go to the options menu, and now that I'm here, I'll just do my options later and just, you know, get up and go make some coffee. I mean, they let you skip this, but why would you? It's so great. Remember when I was going through the menu showing you that I customized all of my settings? Do you remember when I did that? Yeah, that's what that is. What's interesting is that you might have noticed that all the options were defaulted there. For some reason, there's a bug where it doesn't actually save what your options looked like. It just saved the menus that you went through. So 9S thinks I'm playing on easy difficulty. Thanks, 9S.
9S.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I like how warmly she says 9S.
Don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
We're big, huge badasses. Super cool. I'm level 33.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We'd better go see what's up, man. 2B.
I don't know. I just like how warmly 2B says 9S. It's just nice. Boy, she's jumping around. So this is interesting. After a whole game of being followed by 9S, now 2B is the one that is following us. It's very weird. It feels so weird, but it's awesome. It's great.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close-range map. Be sure to save often.
Thanks for the self-advice, 9S. So, once you've started playing as 9S, you unlock the hacking arcade, where we can play through any of the various hacking mini games that we've done, and we also can go for a challenge mode where you try to complete them all in a row. And I think you get rewards for doing it. I think there are rewards for beating the various levels of challenge mode. If anybody remembers if there are rewards, please let me know if there are rewards. Because I don't remember. Yeah, we have a mail message. And, oh, look, we can check our mail as 2B or 9S. How about that? You get items every few levels. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, well, we'll do that at some point. This message is intended for the verification of your mail account. Members who encounter problems with the mailing system should contact their supervisors as soon as possible. Well, thanks, IT. I like that even on the bunker they have IT. We have prepared a hacking library using combat data from Yorha units. All hacks that have been encountered previously can now be revisited at your leisure. For safety's sake, however, those that have yet to be encountered have been excluded. Interested parties can access this new library from the server room of the bunker. I like that it is still called the arcade, because that's just what it is. It's just a twin stick arcade game that's programmed into the vending machines now. That's all it is to 9S. It's all just a game. Who cares? Hacking in safe space. All right. Hey, Commander. I, 9S, am going to talk to you this time.
Ah, 2B.
Now hang on a minute.
Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time.
Understood.
I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated Resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well.
Understood.
Understood. Can we just take a second to, like, admire the commander's figure? Because, I mean, look at her. She's like an Amazon woman. She's like 6 feet tall. She's got hips as wide as the Grand Canyon. Man, whoever designed this lady was horny as hell. See if all of our fellow units have anything different to say to 9S. Man, these operators are so fussy. Wish they'd just get me the data I need and let me do my thing. No, I'm pretty sure this lady said exactly that the first time. So no, it seems they have the same personalities even in an alternate timeline.
The surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
Yeah, it's too bad. If only someone would focus on that instead of throwing ourselves at the machines and killing ourselves so they keep getting exploded. Where is she? There you are. Hey, 210, how's it going? How may I assist you? Please keep it brief. Are you still here? You should return to your duties. Now get going before I report you for disobeying orders. You know, some things never change. Hey, 60. Hey there, how's it going? Majestic trees, pretty flowers, cute little animals. I love it all. Oh, well, we'll get you that desert rose again. You deserve it. Again, some things never change. 2B, how do you feel about the vastness of space?
Let's go.
How do you feel about speedrunning NIER Automata, 2B? I like that she will announce her love of cute things to either of them, no matter who talks to her. She will instantly just blurt it out. So 6-0, she just states her feelings, okay? She's very proud of her love of pretty flowers, cute little animals. And who can blame her? Hey look, it showed 9S getting in the flight unit that time.
Hey 2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
AKA, I don't give a shit. Look at this, we're not even in the white-colored flight unit now. Now we're in the black-colored one.
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out.
Oh, 2B!
For you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
By the way, 9S, you also have this functionality. 2B, 2B, 2B. Fine. It's fine. So the reason that I changed 2B back into her default equipment, as you are about to see once we get on the ground, is a weird little, like, logical flaw, I guess I would call it, in the game's code, but maybe not logical flaw? I don't know. So, you may remember that on the last stream, I lamented that I do not have the ability to customize both 2B and 9S. I only could customize 2B's equipment. Well, this causes a weird problem where 2B in Route B will be using whatever you had equipped on her.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Oh, it's okay, 6-0, you did your best. Anyway, yeah, 2B will be wearing whatever you had her wearing at the end of the game, and also wielding the weapons, but you can't change them. So she will have them for the entirety of Route B, and you can't change it. It's very strange. I have no idea why they did it, because we can examine 9S and 2B's mail. Clearly they have the ability to differentiate between the inventories of 2B and 9S, because we can look at all of the mail that 2B got, independently of the ones that 9S is now going to get. It's just weird. It's so strange. But yeah, I changed 2B back into her default equipment on purpose because I didn't want 2B to be stuck wearing the lunar tier and wielding the machine weapons for the entirety of the game. So she's back to her default equipment, and it's better that way.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Enjoy your shower, Pizza Android. I wonder what happens if I jump off. Like, I jumped off as 2B. Nothing. She doesn't care. Wow. How cruel of you, 2B. And to think, I, 9S, was just so concerned for 2B when she jumped off. She just doesn't feel the same right now. I'm pretty sure you can customize them. You can't. 2B is stuck using whatever you were using at the end of the game. Here, I will show you. There is no way to customize what 2B is wearing. If we go to our key items, we still have all of the key items from Route A, just so that we don't have to do these quests again. Like, we still have the stamps. See, we can't actually put any of this on 2B. We can have 9S wear the ribbon, though. Would you like 9S to wear the ribbon? He even wears the ribbon on a different part of his head than 2B wears it. We'll give him the blue ribbon. Two 2B got to wear the pink ribbon, but I never put on the blue ribbon. So here you go, 9S. Wait, what was the description of that? Goes well with rough jackets. Wow, look at that. This one really was made specifically for 9S. How about that? Congratulations, 9S.
According to our intel...
Oh, yeah!
We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space.
Not in Route B, buddy. So 9S has a completely different moveset than 2B. Specifically, it doesn't really matter what we equip in our heavy weapon slot as 9S, because he doesn't have heavy attacks. If you hit the heavy attack button, he starts hacking. So, I think you can still do the heavy charge attack. Here, let me see. Oh no, that just starts hacking. I don't remember. I don't remember how to do heavy attacks with 9S. Either way, there is still a way to use our heavy weapon. It just doesn't matter as much. Yeah, they ain't friendly in this one, 9S. Become as 9S. But yeah, it's pretty, like, it's just so cool. I like, there's something so novel about running through the same world as before, but like just enough of the stuff is persistent that it's like, oh man, like the machines are still level 32, you know, like we're not actually starting from the bottom here. Like, I think it's pretty great that, technically speaking, even though the plot reset, the game did not reset. The side quests that we did have still been completed. You know, all of the stuff we have collected and explored is still in our inventory. Our compendium hasn't reset to 0. I really think they found a good balance of stuff to reset and stuff to keep the same between routes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. You can talk to 2B and tell her to be more aggressive if you want to. I'm actually going to tell her to hang back, because I'm going to do the same thing for 2B that I did for 9S. I don't want the combat to be trivialized, so 2B, I need you to do me a favor and hang back. I like that I am the subordinate and I can tell her how I would prefer her to fight. I just don't want 2B taking up all of the attention on the battlefield and making the game too easy. Welcome back to the Resistance camp, everybody.
So this is the Resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
You have been recorded as going on easy mode. No! No! My worst fear! Most important thing, though, about playing as 9S is that we can finally open these goddamn locked chests that people wouldn't stop asking me about. Finally! Finally, I can reveal to you. Finally, I can reveal to you the way to open these damn chests. It's by playing as 9S. And our reward for the very first locked chest is our first set of combat bracers. The Type 4.0 fists. How about that? Hey, Anemone. Long time no see. Question marks? Route B?
You're... number 2.
Hmm?
Hey, don't insult me like that.
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory. You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
Please, feel free to do the tutorial again, even though there's really no reason to. Let's take a break. Sounds great to me. Yeah, it sure does. So some of the text dialogue is going to be different, just because they don't have to record any other voiceover for it. See, this is how they get you. Most of the voiceover stuff between routes A and B is going to be the same, but the text dialogue is going to occasionally be different, because it takes way less time and effort to write slightly different text dialogue than record whole new voice dialogue. But they do from time to time when it's important. Hey lady, you got more jukebox records for me? No. Get out of here. I want to talk to the lady. If there's something you want to listen to, feel free to change the song. No, it's okay. We'll get our hands on another set of records pretty soon anyway. Hey, pal. Oh, you must be with Yorha. I heard about what happened. I deal in weapons, if you're interested in that type of thing. What kind of weapons? Basically, I rebuild and repair relics from the old world. Although, to be honest, my tools are in pretty sad shape at the moment. But if I can get the servicing device in that toolbox up and running, I could start fixing and selling weapons again. Take a look at it, will you? That looks busted, alright. You know it, and as I bet you can tell, I'm no good at that sort of delicate repair. You got it, man. I'll help you out. Again. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. Looks like the servicing device shorted out. Must have put too much load on it. I'm thinking 4 complex gadgets will be enough to fix it. Any idea where I'd find complex gadgets? Folks say you can find them over in the city ruins, although I also hear the place is crawling with incredibly aggressive machines. Stop telling me how to play the game. Not you, sir, the people in the chat. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. It's always great to get new customers. You some kind of supply trader for the Resistance again? I really could just append that to every line, couldn't I? You know it again. Every item here is handcrafted from abandoned parts and stuff plundered from enemy corpses again. So then, to business. What can I get you? Nothing right now. You have the same inventory, so I don't really need anything right now, buddy. However, I have a lot of some of these crafting materials, and I have 1,000,000 billion chips. So we're gonna finally sell some of these. Now that I have the auto pickup chip, it's real easy to accidentally get overloaded on low-level crafting materials. So let's just get rid of some of these. Keep going. Keep selling. I think I'm good on the rest of it. But all this stuff, this is a bunch of bullshit over here. Look at all this crap. I'm okay with the chips I have now, so I'm okay with selling pretty much all of this, but there's so many. There's just so many of them. Just go through and sell it all. Why not? No. Making a lot of money, at least. I can't do it too fast, or I'm gonna start accidentally selling the chips I have equipped. This is about as fast as I can go here. It would be nice if there was an option for selling things where you could select multiple items, but there is not, unfortunately. On the bright side, we're going to be kind of loaded up on cash here for the start of the game. Not like we really need the money all that bad, but this will give me some wiggle room for upgrading weapons and other stuff. And plus I'll be able to pick up chips again, which I've been unable to do since the machine factory because I have been completely loaded up on them. How's the weather where you are? How's it going? How's your day been? We're gonna be here a while. I guess I could have done this. No, I actually couldn't have done this off stream, huh? Because I couldn't use the store, and we were right at the end of Route A. So no, I actually have to do this right in front of you for your enjoyment. I hope you enjoy me destroying my thumb with the X button. I've already been doing that with Red Dead Redemption 2. That game loves to have you mash the X button. Even if you have the accessibility option on that gets rid of QTE prompts, you still have to tap the X button to ride your horse fast, and that's bad and annoying. I wish you could just make it so that it was just another speed setting that you could hold like the rest of them. You also still have to tap X to run. There. We did it. This is the content I live for. And what content it is. Do you sell plug-in chips? 9S just standing there selling chips to him one by one. He sells like 100 chips and then he's like, do you sell plug-in chips? You mean those little doodads that serve as power-ups for your body? Afraid not, even though I have 1,000 of them now. I'd love to sell plug-in chips, but I don't have the necessary raw materials. Now, if I happen to get those raw materials, I bet we could do business. But until then... Say, now there's an idea. What if you got the materials for me again? I've got this bum leg, see? Can't really get around myself. Can't you just repair your own leg? You work in the supply trade after all. If only! Unfortunately, all of our parts are dedicated to the war effort. Can't spare any for myself. Personally, I'm hoping you wipe out those machines so I can start dancing again. But until then, will you look for what I need? Sure thing. The plot won't advance until I do, so sure. Alright. Aw, thanks a million. Okay, so I need 1 broken spring, 1 small gear, and 1 broken circuit. You can smash up a few small machines to find them. You can obtain them from enemies at the big open area towards the left when you exit the camp. Joke's on you! I already have them!
That's everything the supply trader asked for.
Guess what? I'm back.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to your hub. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
1 affirmation will suffice, 9S. Hey, you found the materials again. That's great. Now I can start upgrading and crafting items for you. I imagine you can spare a few of those supplies to fix your leg. No, no. It's a metaphor, so unfortunately I can't. Why don't you tell us what's really going on? See, it's my left leg that's all busted up, and my left leg is the one that's fully original. I've repaired this old body of mine 100 times over during this war. I've swapped parts in and out so many times I can't even keep track. But this leg, this left leg, it's never been touched. So if I go and replace that, what happens? I mean, would I even be me anymore? Or would I just... Yeah, would you just? Anyway, it's my own problem. Didn't mean to trouble you with it. I should be getting more inventory soon, so swing by when you can. So he gets... Interesting thing. You don't get the same rewards when you do these quests in Route B. You get rewards that are more attuned to what you will need in Route B. Higher level upgrade materials and more gold and stuff. Yeah, it's the android of Theseus again, but I have to question, right? I can't help but question where this guy's theory of a dead man, not the band, where I have to wonder where this guy's theory begins and ends. Like, if there's only one screw of this man's original body remaining, does that mean he's still the same guy? Like, you have to take it to the logical endpoint. Where do you differentiate, especially if you're an android, between parts that count as being part of your own body? It's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of flawed because, you know, every single part of you every single part of you except for the parts that you have replaced is no longer the original you. So technically, the moment you take out even one part from your body and replace it with another part from something else, you're not you anymore, by that logic. There's no point in holding on to just your shitty broken leg if the shitty broken leg is all that's left. If you've replaced your brain with another android brain, and yet you are still the same person, and able to even ponder if you should replace your shitty broken leg, the answer is yes. Replace your leg. You're still the same guy. Quest complete. I don't remember if merchants get more inventory in Route B or not. Well, I guess it's not a matter of not remembering. It's a matter of me not having played this video game before, I guess. And hey, look, he does actually. He sells another jukebox album now. So, okay, I'll buy that. Thanks. Come back soon. It doesn't have to be logical. He's not a machine. Well, but that's the thing, right? Logic be damned, right? You're just torturing yourself if you live by that mantra. You're just gonna live with your broken leg instead of accepting that your sense of self is more than the parts in your body. Your mind is your sense of self. Didn't you ever play the Talos Principle Supply Trader? Why can't I walk through this box? Not a very comfortable chair if you can't sit in it. I got your stuff too. Oh, I don't actually have what he needs. Hey, look, we have to actually go and get it again. Okay, well, let's go do that then. Let's go, 2B. Wow, did I really not?
This must have been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 9S. Nothing to report. Weather's sure nice today, though.
Nothing to report. Copy that. And no need for a weather report. Operator 210 out.
That's so cold!
To be so formal all the time, operator. Though I kinda like that about you.
How cold of her to say. Just be like, oh, the weather, like, yeah, here's the thing, right? Even if she wasn't interested in the weather, she could have just been like, oh, well, that's nice. Operator out. She didn't have to be like, shut the fuck up about the weather, 9S. It's not part of your mission. Mom, please don't embarrass me in front of 2B. Oh, that's great. Oh. She really is like a doting mother. Oh. We're gonna learn to love 210 before Route B is over.
That weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
I'm picking up hostile machine life forms, and they're badasses this time instead of being tutorial enemies. But here's the thing, they're not onto me yet. So, what I can do is I can do this. I can get at this guy. Go, 9S, go. 9S, come on. Get him. Get him! Why can I not hack? Why can I not hack this man? There we go. So I think it's kind of cool that higher level enemies have harder hacking. Like it's kind of neat that like they make you work for it if you want to take over or destroy something that's really powerful. Unfortunately, he turned around at the last second. But what I could have done if he hadn't noticed me is I could have taken over that guy and then flown over to these fuckers and taken him out from a distance. That 9S has a lot of really cool mechanics with the hacking. Where we're going to make very extensive use of some of his skills. But yeah, for some reason if you do the jump, if you're jumping you can't hack, and he only fires the little hacking ball straight out, so you have to be on the same level as the enemy, which is kind of a pain in the ass. I like that he's a lot more spry than 2B though. He does a lot more flips. He bounces around a lot. 9S's attacks have a lot more range than 2B's do as well.
That should be enough. Let's get these back to the trader.
Well, we'll get a proper intro on hacking later, but I already know how to do it, so it's like, you know, I might as well show it off, or at least explain what it does, because it's just a really cool mechanic. Another thing that I really appreciate about Root B is that 9S has a whole different set of mechanics. Like, he's not just 2B again, right? He's not just 2B, but slightly shorter. I think that was a very good decision and a necessary one to keep the game interesting during Root B. I think they handled Root B as well as they could have, given the obvious time constraints of game development and all that stuff. Oh hey, Pizza Android is back. I hope your shower was relaxing. Hey buddy. I think this should be enough to fix your broken device, which I'm just going to do with my mind, I guess. Well, how do you like that? Looks like I'm back in business. Good to hear. You know it. I make these weapons to keep my friends safe after all. Although sometimes I wonder, what if my weapons are just making my friends die all the faster? Well, they're not, because upgrading the weapons makes them do more damage, which means it's easier to take on the opposition. So, we now know, thanks to the context of Root A, that that's bullshit, my friend. But 2B is gonna say ... anyway. Ah, never mind. Forget I said anything. Anyway, come back in a little while, alright? I should have some new gear for you then. And by a little while, you mean immediately, right? Hey, it's you! Oh, I almost forgot. I still owe you a reward. I wanted to say thanks for helping me get things up and running again. So I whipped you up some upgrade materials. Thanks, buddy. Want to try them out? You bet. Because we have some fists to upgrade. 9S also comes with his own, he also comes with his own sword. He's got Cruel Oath, the badass sword of cool badass guys. Let's see. Where are the fists? There are the fists. There they are. Hey, it's the Type 40 fists. We got a number of new weapons that we were unable to look at because the game went nuts. We also got Iron Will, which is a big greatsword. We also got the Engine Blade, which is a reference to Final Fantasy for some reason. And we also have the Dragoon Lance, which I did not use. We got a number of new weapons we can check out. For now though, we haven't actually used a fist type weapon yet. So let's do it. The Type 40 fists are ours. It means they also get sent into more combat, so there is a statistic chance of them biting it. I guess so, yeah. I guess that's I guess that is fair. If you have better weapons, you fight more, which technically speaking, even if it means the fighting is easier, means that there is more fighting to be done. Yeah, Iron Will is one of the oldest weapons featured in this game because it was in the first Drakengard. There's another weapon that also was, but I don't remember what it was. Come to me whenever you need help with your weapons, unless you need help upgrading them to level 4, which I cannot do, even in Root B. Hey there, tutorial lady, how are you? Hey, you're with Yura, right? Hmm? My mask? It's an electromagnetic wave shielding device. I wear it to limit unnecessary information from the world. Ha! Just kidding. So what do you want? Are you worried about something or whatever? No, I'm good. We actually know all of this now. Thanks. I appreciate the help. It was fun talking with you. Come back anytime. Alright then. fists on 9S don't work quite how you'd think. Okay. I'm looking forward to finding that out. I'm looking forward to seeing what you mean by that. Oh, hey. I actually have a request for you as well. There have been lots of reports of dangerous machines appearing in the desert recently. This is very unusual, so it may be indicative of something bigger. Now, I hear you Yorha types are pretty good at examining things. Think you can look into this whole mess for me? Sure can. I've done it before and I'll do it again. This time as a boy. A short boy. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. I'll tell our allies in the desert that you're coming. Be careful out there, okay? You know, technically speaking, 2B and 9S are really the same height. Like, if you took away the heels, I guess they would be almost the same height. Same form factor, I guess, those Yorha units. Alright then. Let's head on out. Come along, 2B. First things first. Oh, we actually can't even equip heavy weapons. Hey, look at that. I was incorrect. I guess we could equip a large sword in the light attack slot, but yeah, we don't even have access to heavy weapons as 9S. How about that?
Operator to 9S. Transferring coordinate data for the location specified by Resistance Leader.
Nice, operator. You work fast.
Mindless chatter drains energy, 9S. Please keep your comments reserved for mission-related topics.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, that was a mission-related topic. He complimented her on a job well done. So I count that as being a mission-related topic. Oh, it's nice to hear this music again. It's been a while. I guess if we put 9S in heels, I guess he would be taller than 2B. Hey, Poochykins. Welcome to Route B. We're 9S, and we're dressed all fancy for the occasion. We got some mail. Let's see what our mail is. Oh, look. This is the same email that we got in Route A about 2B's missing sword. I wonder what happens if we go back there. I wonder. I wonder if 9S's other sword is going to be there. So, 2B has, I don't remember the name of her weapons, but the 2B has the virtuous weapon set. 9S has the cruel weapon set. For each there is a weapon of each type, and we don't actually have 9S's greatsword right now. Also, I don't have my laser. Why don't I have my pod laser? Is that not a thing that 9S has? Can I not do laser? Oh, it unequipped my pod program for some reason. That's weird. I was wondering why I didn't have that. Okay. I think there are 12 virtuous or cruel weapons in total. But yeah, there's 6. There's a light sword, a heavy sword, a spear, the combat bracers. Well, no, actually, hang on. I guess we can just look. No, there would be 8 of them. One for each type of weapon, and then 1 for 2B and 1 for 9S. I'm gonna have to keep a lookout for those. I'm gonna have to keep a lookout for these locked chests because now we have the ability to open them. So I have to remember. Not only do I have to remember that, I also have to remember where the chests are. Good luck, 9S. I hope you have a higher memory capacity than 2B does. Oh yeah, I guess I could have just teleported here, huh? One good thing that I appreciate about the difference between Route A and B is that we have the access to all of the transport pods that we had in Route A already. Yeah, okay. There's nothing here. Okay. That's kind of weird. I wonder why they send that email again, even if you already have come and picked up the weapon in Route A. There really is no reason to send that again if I already came here and got the sword. But oh well, whatever. Oops, this is not the way out of here. Actually, I wonder if it takes away your ability to teleport. It does. It took away my ability to teleport between transport pods. How about that? We still have all of the ones that we had unlocked, except for the one that's in the hole in the ground. That one's not here yet, obviously. But fast travel is now locked again, which makes sense because it keeps you from going to areas at the end of the game right at the beginning. But okay, I guess it was a fool's errand. Oh well, it was worth checking out. I still am kind of blown away by how much better the game is running without the FAR mod. Like, there's just something that my brain can't comprehend about the idea of something that was It is designed to be objectively useful for every single person who could ever want to install it. It is specifically made so that anybody will be able to install it, and it will have better performance than NIER Automata by default. And there's a bunch of customizable settings that make it run even better for people who install it but have worse computers. It boggles the mind. It really does, because I don't understand how it could make the game run so much worse. It's so strange to me. Oh, well, that's not quite fair. Paper attached to vehicle.
Oh, hey. This is data from the old world.
So it is. Why was it in a locked chest? Is that not a thing I can look at? No, I guess it's not. I guess I'm not allowed to look at paper attached to vehicle. Okay. I think it said Intel. Oh, yeah, okay. You're right. I guess I didn't think about that. Yeah. There we go. It's because look at this. We don't have any archives, so I haven't had to go into this menu very much, right? Traffic violation notice. License custody certificate number MyA4321. Date and time of notification, July 21st, PM 2013. Wow, this is just a parking ticket. Yeah, it's just a parking ticket. Exceeding the speed limit by 30 kilometers to 35 kilometers? How fucking fast were you going? What are you doing, like fucking 50 and 25? Jesus. This guy in this truck had to deliver whatever the hell he was dropping off right now. He had to go real fast. The worst side quest in the entire game. Great.
Enemy detected. Go. Show no mercy. Glory to machine life forms.
Oh.
They're speaking.
God. Time for 9S to lampshade Route B. Have we seen these before? No, not you, but I have. And they're a big pain in the dick. Right. So we're still not good enough to handle these guys. This is not. Can I hack into this gold man? Yeah, I can. Go, 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 go! Wow, that did almost nothing. I might be able to get him. Like, maybe. Here, let's see how much damage this actually deals. Oh, you know what? That's actually like a fifth or so of his health. So you know what? It'll take a couple, but I can do it, yeah. I like that hacking gives you paltry amounts of EXP. Like, I don't know. There's something very video gamey about getting like 30 EXP for hacking, which is nothing. I have like a total of 78,000 EXP, but it's kind of neat that you just get some just for doing it, you know, for making use of the mechanics. Well, hey, look. It turns out that 9S really is stronger than 2B, because we can just hack these damn things. See you later, fucker. Wait, what? Oh, do I have to kill all of them? Oh, that's kind of annoying. All right, you're next. Come here, big guy. Oh, man. Another thing I also appreciate is that there's new stuff to do in Route B. Like this. Oops. I didn't use my D-pad properly. Or my analog stick, rather. So this is something that bothers me. This is a thing that irks me. You can't control the hacking with the D-pad. Unfortunately, the little hacking diamond is only controllable with the. It's only controllable with the analog stick. Which means that precise movements are kind of hard to do. Not that that's excusing the fact that I suck at these harder hacks. It's not. The excuse for the fact that I suck at these harder hacks is that I've never done them before. Uh-oh. Fuck it. Eat a hit. Get it over with. My time is limited here. Oh, but that did a lot of damage to him. Good. That's another one down. Oh no, he just exploded. The other guy didn't just explode. He's still over there. That's kind of weird. Either way, it's good to be blowing these guys up because I can now add them to the compendium and get some harder hacks done. The sheer variety of the hacks, the various hacking setups is pretty cool. They came up with a lot of different layouts. I like when you start a hack, I like the way the music gets like really like echoey and ethereal for a moment. It's the same way the music sounds when you use one of the E drugs. It's kind of neat. Sounds cool. Oh, there he goes. He's dead, Jim. And for our trouble, we got a ton of money, which is nice, and another machine core, which is extra nice. Boy, these machines are getting very dodge happy. Also, I'm not actually really a fan of the fists on 9S. People, I was told before this stream started that you want to mainly use fist weapons on 9S because they work well with them, but I actually don't like them because they keep knocking the enemies away. All I can do is the light attack, but the light attack combo knocks away light enemies. Is not what I want. Your chip setup? What? Did it get rid of all of my chips? No, it's fine. Chips are all still here. I still got them. Why? Should I be taking off the... Remember, you have weapon sets. 9S has a heavy attack. Does he? Well, I guess I can still do the heavy combos. Like here, if I did this. So if I equipped, like, say... If I equipped, like, Fang of the Twins here. If I did this... I know how to swap weapon sets. I understand that. It's just I don't know how to do the heavy combo. Oh, whoa, that's weird. Okay, so you... Oh, I see. So to do heavy attacks... To do heavy attacks as 9S, you hold the light attack button. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I bet you could do some interesting combos with this. Okay, so I guess in order to do heavy attacks as 9S, I would put a heavy weapon in the second weapon set and just switch to it when I want to do heavy attacks. Alright. There's a lot of mechanics that'll make you rely less on hacking and more on combat. I mean, I could just beat shit up. Like, I do like punching things. Hey, buddy. I'm back.
You're from Yorha, right? I've heard about you guys. We've got a squad mate waiting in a rocky stretch up ahead. Head on over. Just remember that there's nowhere to resupply out there. If you need anything, best to take care of it here while you can. What can I help you with?
Nothing, actually. I'm doing alright, thanks. I've got tons of money, tons of equipment, and we're headed into the desert to do content that I've done before. So I'm doing alright, my man. Was that Matt Mercer? Boy, they really pulled out all the anime voice actor strings for this one, huh? That's like one of the only guys that, like, he just randomly talks.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface.
Hello again.
Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
They're always so stiff.
That impotent anger still rages. Yeah, he
Received from access point.
He just wants to kill me. Look at his red eyes. His red angry eyes. He wants nothing more than the destruction of all humans. Or to be tall. I can't tell which. I can't tell which desire drives him more. The desire to be tall or the desire to kill all humans. Maybe we'll hack one of these things sometime and we'll find out for sure which it is. He's just super hype about being tall. I don't blame him. Being tall is awesome. He's gone Super Saiyan. Welcome back, Fang of the Twins. Boy, it's been a while since we've seen Fang of the Twins. This weapon is still pretty damn good. It's true. You can't ever give up on your desire to kill all humans. The moment you do that, you're lost. I think there was a locked chest over here somewhere. I think it was over in this area. I don't really remember. Oh, it was on the other side of this wall. Right. Over where we found the lunar tier. Right. Well, that didn't damage the rest of these guys nearly as much as I thought it would. I'm kind of feeling the heavy weapons on 9S. We'll try spears because someone said that spears also work well for him. But you know what I might do? I might take off the shockwave plug-in chip because with 2B I could just do heavy attacks to like keep the enemy in range because like the enemy gets hit by the heavy attack and they get stumbled so that the shockwave doesn't knock them away. But with 9S, they just get knocked away no matter what. So I might take off the shockwave so that it just doesn't knock enemies away as much anymore. Hello there. Mysterious friend with no name.
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it? What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, that? Well... wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
Oh, I'm not a hero. I'm short. I wouldn't want this game to be a shooter, but I would like to see what designs guns for these androids would look like.
Opens a sealed gate with explosives. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
It would be kind of interesting. So, NIER Automata has different classes of androids, right? Like, 9S is a scanner, 2B is a battler, and then there's also combat units. There's there was a D earlier. There are a number of different there are a number of different classifications for Yorha androids. And I won't go down the list now. I will go down the list later, and we can discuss in detail the ones we've encountered and how they're different. But for now, just know that there used to be several in the lore, not in like the game design. There used to be several different classes that Yorha has phased out because they weren't necessary anymore. Specifically, there used to be G units who were rap artists. R&B artists who also used guns. There also used to be H-class units, healer units who were phased out because of the pods now having the capability that they once had. So, I think it's kind of interesting.
We've got enemies approaching.
I think it's kind of interesting how the backstory of the game goes into detail about the history of Yorha as an organization.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
It's just so meaningless. The things that they're saying. It makes no difference. None of it. None of it. It's just words and phrases said at random. No emotions. No thoughts. No feelings. It's just words. I hope nobody thought I was serious about the G units being R&B artists. This is a Japanese game. They don't like R&B in Japan. I like the desert theme in the 8-bit. Ah, so you were joking. Well, I was only joking about the R&B part. That does not count as R&B, Xenolalia. People giving me shit for saying Japan doesn't like R&B. Sorry. Desert's still pretty. I still like the looks of this place. Man, this is gonna go a lot faster this time. It took us... Oh, God. Hold on. Do you see that? Oh! They're big boys now! They've grown up. the exploding gentlemen have grown up now. Can 9S ride the moose, though? The moose listens to R&B. Yes, 9S can ride the moose.
Enemy. Kill. Enemy.
Why? Why indeed? That's a good question. Why indeed? Their screams are deeper now. Yeah, they are. They hit machine puberty.
What's with the weird-looking outfits?
I've seen that sort of thing when I was going through some old data. It looks like what humans used to wear long ago. Certain human collectives used to use face paint like that, too.
This is a revelation that I'm just having for the first time. For the very first time. I'm gonna stop making those jokes now. Because if I continue to make jokes about how we're doing all of this for the second time, it will be the only joke for the entire stream. So, I'm gonna stop doing that now, because I feel like it was not even funny the first time. Oh, look. The little guys have leaders this time. Remember when things were simpler? When we were just a pair of androids exploring the desert, killing machines and pretending like they don't have feelings? I mean, you don't have to pretend because we're at that point again, but even still, remember when we were doing it for the first time? Our virgin adventure on the high seas of sand. How many robots lived in Dubai before you came here, 9S? How many will be alive tomorrow?
To be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
9S, do you know what the most frightening phrase in the English language is? We're Yorha, and we're here to help. Making light of Spec Ops for cheap jokes is inherently super funny. You know, I'm still happy with how that Spec Ops Let's Play turned out. If I did that Let's Play today, I feel like I would have better acting chops than I did in the original. But I feel like I did the gimmick justice. The gimmick I had in mind. Oh, this guy's fucked this time. You're not getting away this time, buddy. You're screwed. Oh. I missed.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID.
Start the training montage. Hey, I made that joke in the last stream. Where are my royalties? Sorry, Ice Claw. I stole that joke from Ice Claw. That joke was copyright Gangweed, Gangweed OK Buddy Ice Claw SA. This meme brought to you by Gangweed.
Once, long ago, a volcano erupted. From the fires of the eruption, a god emerged. One day, the god appeared before the machines and said, "Consciousness, pain, joy, misery, fury, shame, desolation, the future, the meaning of life."
Well, that scene seems familiar. Oh, sorry, what I meant was...
What's that?
Well, that scene seems familiar.
It is the ruin of a former human residential area. Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
I wonder why they insisted on living in such large groups. Things must have been really dangerous around here, huh?
Negative. Living conditions were mandated by economic imbalance and a lack of space.
Man, humans sure are weird creatures.
They really are. What the fuck is that? There's just a tank down there now. Man, tanks sure are weird creatures.
Received from access point.
I wish that 9S was just cracking jokes the entire time, like to 2B, and she just stone-faced, didn't even respond.
Hey, I've fought this machine before, right?
Proposal. Enemy should be dispatched immediately.
Hey, wait a minute, 9S!
Foe intact would be unwise.
If you say so.
9S, you can't lampshade it like that. You can't do that. It doesn't work like that, man. This isn't the kind of story where you can say, hey, haven't we done all this before? It doesn't work like that. Oh well. I guess he's entitled to do whatever he pleases. But yep, we got a gold-plated tank. So these gold-plated enemies are almost certainly intended to be your tutorial on, like, hey, sometimes you should hack instead of melee fight. It's better to do that in Root B. Which is fine. I'll blow up a gold-plated tank with my hacking capabilities. Perfectly fine with that. I know! The fourth wall has been shattered, and it will never recover. The fourth wall will continue to be shattered. The fourth wall returns in Travis Strikes Back, No More Heroes. Alan Wake's journey through the night will continue. Except, you know, maybe Alan Wake will be in control. He actually will. The voice actor for Alan Wake he did an interview with James McCaffrey and Sam Lake and some other folks, and he actually will be in Control, Remedy's next game. Just meaningless words. But yeah, I'm really excited for Control. I think Control is going to be a very good game. I'm super hyped for it. But yeah, I just wish that Root B was full of 9S cracking bad jokes and 2B not laughing at them. Apartment complex? It doesn't look that complex to me. Haha. Right, 2B? Shut up. Oh, the little guy is actually more dangerous. Like, the little guy is more resilient to damage than the big guy was. Maybe 9S breaking the fourth wall is his way of making jokes. Like, that's...
Brother? Wait, there's more of these things?
Guess so. Time to kill an entire family of gold machines. Which is fine, I guess. Help us loosen the gold industry's grip on the economy. Or something like that. The gold standard is about to become a lot less valuable around here, thanks to our efforts against the machines. I think there's another locked chest around here somewhere. I think it's over here. I'm trying to remember so that I don't have to come back here later. I think it was over here, over this hill. Yeah, look at that. Oh, see, all this running around we did is paying off. Not using the fast travel to get everywhere is paying off because I remember where these chests are. Hey, another archive. What's this one? Resident Life May issue. The rainy season is upon us. Once monsoon season strikes, it will be difficult to hang your bedding, so take this chance to air them out before June. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, there is no scrolling in this one. Doing so will help prevent mold and mites. There has been a recent increase in the number of people ignoring garbage disposal rules. We all share these facilities, so please be sure to put out compost on Mondays and all other trash on Thursdays. Boy, it's like living at my grandparents' house. Well, hey, I guess that's important information to somebody. I'm sure somebody will make good use out of that info. We're shaped like people. Isn't that good enough? Apparently being shaped like a person isn't good enough for these people. You have to actually be a people. And 9S he's more boy-shaped than man-shaped, unfortunately.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
Let's get him. Oh, didn't you hear? It's monsoon season. I gotta remember to stop. This is something that I think is going to be critically important as 9S, is not doing sprint attacks every time. Because I just sprint up to the enemy to get back up to them when I knock them away or when they jump back. So, like, but if I do that, then 9S will automatically do the sprinting attack. So I have to let off the stick and then hit the attack button to go back to doing normal attacks.
Androids are scary. Scary. So cute.
It's like they're the protagonist of a horror movie. Scary, so kill.
Scary. Cruel. Stay back. Ow. 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 Ow.
Right. Well, I'm sure this means nothing. It never means anything. Don't think about it too hard. Just follow your orders, 9S. I kind of like that even in the early stages of Route B, the enemies, the basic enemy types still have their more advanced attacks. Like they don't this guy, he doesn't go back to being like the basic dude. Like he'll still shoot his dick at me. His old dick guy. What is this? What is this? A pixel junk shooter? What is this? Geometry Wars? What is this? Crazy Taxi? No, it's not Crazy Taxi. I will say that it is quite easy to make the hacking get tedious if you do it too much, but I'm not gonna, because I know how to play video games on the internet in an entertaining way. So don't worry, I won't let it get tedious. It's Mystery Science Theater 11,945. Just keep telling yourself they're just machines. I really should relax.
Not this way.
There's only one way to go. Like,
Makes them choose these words.
I wonder what makes them choose these words like, ah, help, they're going to kill me. What could this mean? I just can't figure it out. So strange.
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
Yeah, it is almost like that, isn't it?
There it goes!
They don't give up. Run. Run. Must run.
It's even weirder that 9S would say that, considering what he saw in the prologue. Yeah, you know, it is kind of weird. Like, with the context that we now have from Route B, we know that he was watching the little bucket thing that happened. So it's like, now he has even less reason to be like, no, they can't feel anything. They don't think anything. They have no emotions. But to be fair, though, yeah, I was about to say what Pizza Android just said. 9S probably doesn't remember even that. Like, 9S probably has forgotten the entirety of the prologue. Like, including the stuff before the machine life forms, because we didn't save our game or anything like that.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Don't get distracted by lore, 9S.
Child. Child. Child.
What is this?
My love. My love.
Don't listen to them, 2B.
Together forever. Together forever. Carry me. Carry.
You ought to take off your mask if you're gonna. No.
They're just imitating human speech.
Where's the downward dog guy? There he is. No, where is he? He's actually not here. The downward dog guy isn't here.
I'll get you for this.
Let's see you try. Oh, see, now you have fucked up. Because we're back in the early game, but I still have my later game equipment. So you gentlemen are in for a bad time. Just you wait till my skill recharges. Not that I have any. Hello, boys! I'm back! Oh, that feels good.
Androids. Kill. Destroy.
I love you. Kill.
Hatred. Pain. Slaughter. This cannot continue.
Continue.
This cannot continue.
It's still good the second time through.
Cannot continue.
This cannot continue.
This cannot continue. This cannot continue.
This cannot continue.
This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue.
This cannot continue.
This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue.
What's happening?
Wait, sorry, this can't what? I wasn't listening. Can you say that again? It's the one reborn!
An android?
No. This is a machine.
Hey, look, he already has his name.
Androids. Why fight?
Good question, buddy.
Sword. Dodge. Projectile. Deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
But what about hacking? Oh, his squares are moving! No, go away! Go away, squares! Stop! Yeah! Get him again! Oh. Now get him again. Oh shit. Oh, and he's about to kick me in the face. I'm mostly hacking him here so that you can hear the music, because you don't get many opportunities to hear this song. Yeah, like that pizza android. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Humiliation.
Is this really a machine?
Well, that's the last we'll be seeing of him.
Damn it, not another one.
We gotta get out of here!
Congratulations, you taught a baby to hate.
Come on! Through that hole!
No, 9S, I don't know you that well yet. Go, go, go! I don't know where this music plays. I wonder if this is the... No, I'm sure it's not. I can't recall this music playing elsewhere.
It stopped. Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
Okay. Pizza Android says she can't say where else this music plays, which means it's probably spoilers. So, okay. I guess we'll hear that song again someday then.
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
It is time to push box as 9S finally. And of course 2B is not going to help me. It's fine. I don't need you to help me. I think I got this guy before he noticed me. Look at him. He's got 2 orbs. Just like 2B. I did. Alright, cool. We're playing as this guy now. So this is the coolest thing to me about playing as 9S is we can now play as other machines if we sneak up on them. That's the coolest shit in the damn world, is that we can use their moves to kill other machines. That is the coolest shit. Man, it's so cool. See you later. Oh, you might want to get out of the way, 2B. I like that 9S just appears. He's like, I'm here now. Hi there. Oh, we're gonna hack all kinds of machines before this is over, just because I want to fight as some of the weirder stuff.
We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
It's gotta be... Oh, no, he noticed me right away. Yeah, no, these things have advanced hearing. There's no way to sneak up on these guys. Damn it. Yeah, they turn around before I even get in range. Oh god, they're everywhere. And they're just staring. So I'm sorry, I'll leave. I'm sorry I offended you. I'm not tall enough. Yeah, if I had the advanced hacking range chip, I might be able to snipe them from outside the lock-on range. They have 360 Hado vision. To be fair, fuck manlets. Oh, harsh words. Harsh words. Let's see. This is the Council of Humanity transcript. This is a scheduled correspondence for Yorha members. If you have a problem, respond. If you do not have a problem, no response is needed. Boy, that's real concise of you, 210. If you need help, ask for help. If you don't need help, don't ask for help. Thanks. Real helpful.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks for securing access to those desert resources. It's a huge help. I know it isn't much, but please take this. It's the least I can do. Oh, and be sure to swing by if you ever need anything, all right?
Thanks, buddy. What a use of your vocal talents. Hey, jackass.
I hear you kicked some tin can ass out in the desert. So I guess, you know, thanks or whatever.
You're welcome, Jack. Ass?
Whew. I think we've earned a breather. Say 2B? I was hoping we could talk about our next move. I'm worried about the damage we took in that last battle with the machines. Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply and conduct maintenance?
I like that the decision is now in 9S's hands. Tough luck, 2B. You are now following my orders.
All right, let's go back.
You got it.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Okay. Well, I just checked my mail, but I'll check it again. Over. Awesome. JT Jag says, I think 2B's operator sends a message at the same time in Route A, but she asks 2B how she's doing and talks about how cool puppies are or something. Oh, I still have the hammer equipped. I imagine that probably is the case, yes. 6-0 is a little sweet pea, and 210 is good, cold and distant, and it's like, man, lady, she does, you know, she does the bare minimum, but like the bare minimum of effort, where it's like, you know how there's like 2 levels of bare minimum effort put forward, where it's like bare minimum to get the job done, and bare minimum to get the job done effectively? Bluntness, I suppose, is what it is. In defense of 210, do you see who she's stuck with? Oh, hey. Thank you for your continued support. Man, that is such a Japanese game company thing to say. Thank you for your continued support. Once you notice that phrase being in Japanese games, you're gonna notice it everywhere. Thank you for your continued support. We received a new shipment of plug-in chips today, as well as other superb items that we would love for the fine members of Yorha to test. And as thanks for your many years of kind patronage, we've made them available for a special price. Please pay us a visit when you can, and feel free to bring your friends. Joke's on you, Supply Point Trader. 9S doesn't have any friends. Or no, you know what? He claims he does have friends, and I believe him. I believe 9S has friends. Cool friends. Cool friends that definitely call him Nines. Oh yeah, we got a boar. Drift in that boar. Deja vu. I may have ridden this boar before. I might have. I don't know. Deja vu. I've just been on this boar. I'm glad that this is still effective. The Wiggly Piggly. He is quite wiggly, isn't he? He's very bouncy. But, you know, just kicking some machine butt for fun, bullying them. We're in Route B now. 9S doesn't think the machines have any feelings, so it's okay to bully them. Multi-hooves drifting? Nani? Masaka. Alright, special supply trader, let's see what you got, buddy. What are you buying? Cures visual status ailments? That's pretty cool. Guess I'll buy a couple of those. He said he had new plug-in chips as well. Oh, it's these. He's got 9S specific chips. Strengthens remotely controlled enemies. Zap a hacked foe to emit a 5-meter blast and stun them for 3 seconds. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll buy one of those, actually. Sure. Okay. Cool. How are you doing? Hey there. Well, hey, I guess we'll test out spears, because spears for 9S seem pretty cool. I'll try it. We can finally upgrade the Dragoon Lance, and it does a ton of damage after you upgrade it, since it requires pretty high-level upgrade materials. So let's do that. Why not? Let's get the Dragoon Lance up to level 1 million. Clean nut. We need some clean nuts. But as we all know, there's no such thing. Don't be a stranger. Let's get rid of the fist and put on a spear. See what the spear moveset is like for 9S. Hot damn! Holy crap! Look at him go! Go, boy, go! Oh, he just hurls that thing. I'm impressed, 9S. That's some nice skill you have on you there. Hey, Anemone. Ah, it's you. I heard from Jack Ass about your encounter in the desert. Good work. We don't have much to offer in thanks, but I've readied a room for you here. Oh? It's the least we can do. Feel free to use it however you like. Hey, thanks. Well, that's very kind of you. And with that, I think we're gonna end the stream for today, because it's been about 3 hours and we're at a good ending spot. Recall that this took us 2 streams, didn't it? It took us 2 streams to get to this point in Route A, and yet here we are. It's pretty cool how Route B presents a more curtailed experience of the Route A storyline, where the game understands full well that you're doing all of this all over again, and so it's tuned well enough that it goes a little bit faster. Like, it's the same stuff retold in a way that is slightly faster and with new optional stuff to do, which I think is really, really fascinating. I think it's really cool, and they struck a good balance there. So how about you? Do you have anything new for me? No, you don't. But we'll buy a new pod program or something next time. I still can't look at this. We did an entire playthrough of the game and I can't upgrade the pod. It's crazy. But alright. That's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's go and take a nap. This is pretty big. Are you sure it's okay for us to get a room like this? We have permission, remember? Plus, we'll probably be stationed here for a while, so a bed won't go amiss. Then I guess there's no point turning it down. This time, I'm gonna go to 9S's bed. How different. And with that, I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. My schedule is all kinds of fucked up now, so I don't know when anything is going to be updating. But streams are going to be soon. Streams probably on, I don't know. Today's Friday, right? I think today's Friday. Streaming is going to be back on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because my college schedule has been cleared for reasons that I don't really feel like going into because I'm very tired. I'll explain some other time. But basically it's not a problem anymore, so I'm back on my previous schedule. So see you around, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching.
Shoot.